Jaj, már a találati nem rendít. Welcome for the lesson, guys. We're ready to keep going from yesterday. We're doing realistic dog portrait, an hour lesson. And of course we can't finish this because it's too much to do. We will keep going next week if you still want to draw with me. So we have a 8B grade for this lesson. Ready? We have a 4B grade. We have 2B grade. HB pencil. Everyone have this grade of the pencil. And we're using this 2H for very lighter hair. So we're using mechanical pencil for the lesson. I have Faber-Castell 0.5 grip. Very nice mechanical pencil. We're using blending stump. Tombow Mono Zero eraser. Okay. 2 small brushes. 2 type of brushes. Just in case if we need, we can use kneaded eraser if you have. Okay. Or you can use pen eraser. And don't forget about big details of the realistic hair of the animal. We're using this dotting tool and you will see how to do it with this. So we keep going the lesson for yesterday, sorry. And we keep going from the nose. And we're looking for shadow where we've been yesterday with this lesson. So we're taking first grade to start. And we're taking 8B grade for the shadow and dark area. Okay. And as you can see, we finished yesterday eyes. We have a lot of work to do here. So we keep going with shading today above the nose. We're shading by circles with 8B grade. Vede bene, mamma?
Sì.
Posso scegliere?
Dă-mi pe Facebook, la frumos cu... Dacă vrei, share.
Da, ca să-i adun, știi? And we're looking for shadowing now. We're doing very slowly with circles. Adică mă poți anunța la 7.
Da.
We're looking now to shading details, dark area. Mhm. As you can see, I'm going sharper and sharper here because I'm following the picture. We keep going with 8B grade. For this dark area. Hey băi, cine știe cum e India sau Africa? Poate-s la locul?
Păi da.
Ei băi, nu contează, ei văd după, știi? Că am văzut mult. Se uită după. Dar pe grupul am avut 40. Oameni, acum am desenat modelul ăla, Adi.
Da?
Am avansat cu el.
Mai bine te când ce ai face ăla lui băiat.
Păi bun, să termin cu modelul, Adi. Nu pot să fac mai mult deodată, știi? Hai că ăsta e...
Da, știu,
lecție
dar
de
vreau
azi.
să zic că e nu.
Nu, mama, ca să-ți câștigi oamenii, trebuie să le ademenești. Ei se uită la lecțiile așa după.
Da, știu.
I-am spus că-i fac după ce termin cu modelul.
Gata, s-a început.
Mulțumesc. So we're doing the dark shadowing now. you can see in the picture, guys, the dog, what we're doing, the Jamshaptadi. This is just sketching dog, but I'm gonna show you different type of this dog using dotting tool, and you will see and learn, of course, how to use dotting tool to make realistic hair. One more thing, guys, one good to know: if you don't have this dotting tool to use it, you can use normal pen. Just write it down on a paper, write it down till you finish the everything what inside, and when you finish, try to draw on a paper. When it's nothing to do, after you can use it like a dotting tool. But if you buy this dotting tool, it's very important to use it, because might help very good when you're doing realistic hair. And you will see how to using this to make realistic dog hair, cats, or whatever animal you like to do it. And this might help on your skill, art drawing skill. And that's why I'm doing this lesson, so you can see how to do it, this animal hair. So yes, we'll finish in a minute with this dark sides, shadows. Când s-a mutat pe șeful de noapte, ai văzut?
Da, nu.
Eu am văzut sâmbătă.
Ha?
Eu am văzut sâmbătă o grămadă.
Păi da.
Îi știam de dimineață.
Nu trebuie să... Că e durguzavă.
Muncă grea.
Fiecare face ce vrea, nici
E obositor, așa-i?
Și mai azi 12 ore în fiecare zi. Bine, dimineața e prea stres. Ai, mai. Bravo, și...
Așa-i?
Acolo, de acum. Stresul pe mine.
Okay, so we finish it with this shadowing. We're taking brush, ear cotton tissue or toilet paper. I'm gonna use brush, my favorite for shading. So this type of brush. And by circles, guys, we're shading everything what we do. Very nice to feel all side of the paper. But only where you draw, don't shade here, outside or wherever. On the other side, only where you draw the shadowing with 8B grade. Or if you didn't have 8B grade, you can use 6B as well. This will be a nice Labrador dog. So we will have a lot of details to do on this. And as you can see, guys, I choose this picture as I have in my tab. So we don't respect the picture this time, because I'm gonna show you how to transform this graphite pencil here in realistic hair using dotting tool. One of my tips when I'm taking a picture, and when I don't like the picture, I'm just put my own details, and you will see my details. Hopefully you draw with me, and after you finish, post on my group to see how you draw, if you can handle it. Okay, I finished with shading for a moment, so now as you can see here is a little bit lighter, not so dark, so we're changing the grade of the pencil from 8B, we're going on 4B. Okay, and we're shading this as well by circles. We're going small circles, and we're looking to fill all paper. To make more realistic nose. And now inside a little bit with 4B grade. By circles. Everywhere we will need using this 4B grade. And as you can see, if I change the grade of the pencil, the doggy nose looking more realistic, slowly. So guys, it's very important to know how to change the grade on the paper to make your art better than before. And of course it's very important to know how to shading where you're shading. As you can see, I have more types of shading. I can shade longer, circles, or by dots. If you're looking to make more realistic artworks, just learn these steps of shading. Now I have to shade by dots. And I'm doing this lesson for you guys because you're asking me how to draw that, how I can do white hair, how I can do more things. So it's good to know and good to share my tips for work. Okay, I finished with this as well, so we keep going with my favorite brush. I love this because it's harder and very soft. Okay, so we're going again by circles. shading everything what we draw with 4B grade. Also, as you can see, there's more ways to shading with the brush as well. You can shading longer circles and also by dots, as I did now, guys.
La spazio.
Păi și adică mică ești la mea. Perfect, guys. We can go further now. Hope you draw with me together. We have dog nose, realistic nose. Exactly like in a picture. So now is the big moment to using good stuff.
Cum fac să se vadă poză de aici, mai știi?
Ce tati?
Aici.
Da. Click în aer, viu, sus, larg. Plăcere. Okay, now guys, it's time to using this dotting tool. Hope you have it. And I'm gonna zoom now because it's very important to know how to use it. Okay, hope it's close enough. So I'm gonna show you the tablet as well. Look, down of the nose is made by graphite pencil, but I'm gonna change these guys with... Bă, de ce s-a închis? A prins pe cum, mama?
Da?
S-a închis mizeria de tabletă. I'm gonna change this with realistic hair, so just follow my steps and do everything what I'm doing. We're going with dotting tool up and down, pressing on a paper, and you will see and you will be very happy with this effect on the paper. I'm using these techniques for all my artworks when I'm doing animals. So now I'm changing this portrait and realistic portrait, guys. That's the lesson for you to learn and to see how to do it. In the future your artwork will be better because of these techniques. Bă, s-a închis tableta puțin, mă. Dar știi ce? Că s-a închis asta, lumina. Știu. Da, uite și tableta. Se închide la lumină pentru cum e lumina. Fii atent cum se deschide, Adi. S-a deschis. Da, hai să vedem. Okay, guys, so we're going to the next step, the other side of the bottom of the nose. So we're doing the same things. Small line up and down, guys. Parcă am prins curaj pe net, așa-i? Și că mi-s bulă. Nu. And do everything what I'm doing. And you will see different effect what I have draw and everything what is in the tablet. I will show you the tablet how is the dog after I will finish, so you will see big difference. Only using this dotting tool. It's okay if you don't using dotting tool as well. If you want to use only graphite pencil and maybe you're looking to make just a sketching dog, but I will teaching you how to doing. I just explained before. Donna Monroe, I see your name there, is dotting tool I buy on Amazon or eBay. If you want to use this dotting tool, you can buy in a set of 5 pieces, and I'm gonna show you all my dotting tool. Missing one. Okay, this is about dotting tool. Guys, you will find them on eBay, very good price, cheaper. In England are cheap. I don't know different country how they are, but I'm using this pink one because it's the sharper and I can do very nice hair with them. So this is about dotting tool, and look at this, for example, how big is and how nice details you can do when you draw portraits, human or different kind of animals. I use this as well for the baby portrait when I did clothes, you know, like a jeans cloth. So it's very important tools for me. So now I'm gonna show you what this tool doing. Only doing is up and down with the tool, and you will see the effect on the paper. And now guys, we're changing with graphite for the color need in the picture. So I'm going with HB grade, as I have here HB grade, guys. And look what's happened now when I draw different. I'm doing like a crossover here to see what's happened with the dog hair, because I did this beautiful effect of the dotting tool. So in a picture we have something, and I'll show different way to doing realistic hair. So look guys what's happened. You will have very important realistic hair. Also, if I shade here, just follow what this dotting tool made. Okay, and you will see big difference from the picture. I need to put more here. Don't worry if you don't know how to do it for the first time, because also we have eraser, and if I'm using eraser where I did with the dotting tool, will be better, and your effect will be amazing on the paper. And now I'm shading this area so you see what's happened with the paper and how you make a realistic dotting, realistic hair with dotting tool, sorry. As you can see, we have realistic hair now. And don't worry about the shading, because also you can shade this. And the dotting tool doesn't let the paper to cover everything, so you will see very nice effect. But I will clean in a minute with the eraser to see the difference. And I will show you how is it in a picture and how is our art drawing. Hope you draw with me, guys, to learn how to draw realistic. So now I can use this brush as well without problem, because already made dotting tool on the paper, the effect will remain over there. Look, so nice realistic hair of the animals we have here. And now we need just to make some random hair everywhere, crossing this dotting tool pen. Also, guys, you can do realistic mustache for the dog with this dotting tool. For me, it's impressive, this tool. So now, guys, I'm gonna show you what's happened with eraser. Hope you have this Tombow Mono Zero eraser to rebuild all graphite inside, and we clean everything there. So I'm going slowly now to build realistic hair of the dog. No, mommy. And look, the effect on the paper is amazed by this beautiful eraser, because already made by dotting tool. And now I can erase easier, because dotting tool stay on my paper. So how is it my tips to draw, and how is it in this tablet dog? You see, very smooth shading everywhere, yeah, just by graphite. I think that guy who drew this is gone very light with the graphite everywhere, and after he finished this picture using or kneaded eraser or this type of eraser, okay, and just type it everywhere to make the highlights. But I like to make more realistic animals, so I'm using this type of hair making. So look, my picture is a lot better because I'm doing realistic hair. I'm always looking for more effects, guys, and more details when I draw. So it's very important to know about this. And now I'm gonna show you these kind of highlights where this guy doing, because we need to using on the nose as well, where we're doing highlights. So I'm using this Faber-Castell eraser, just dotting the nose, and I'll show you how, wherever the highlights are, to make more realistic nose with this Faber-Castell eraser. For me, it's very impressive how many details you can give with a few tools. realistic art drawing you can do with them. I'm using this for sweat face skin, for highlight and for glossy, blah blah blah. So till now you will learn how to draw realistic hair and how to put highlights by eraser pen. Also you can do these highlights with Tombow Mono Zero eraser. I think it's almost the same, but I like to use this pen because always when I dotting I'm turning a little bit, as you can see, to have my eraser clean, so I can put all possible details. And it's very easy to clean by hand. I just keep in a finger and I'm rounding, and look, almost clean. So I can do again these highlights. I recommend Faber-Castell suppliers, guys, because I'm working with them and they're very, very nice. And now we need to keep going with hair. So we're changing these tools with dotting pen again, because all our poses will be made by dotting pen, dotting tool, whatever you want to call him. And we're doing just how the picture is, but we're keeping this dotting tool in the right position where the dog hair is. Also with this dotting tool you can do cat's hair as well, the same thing to do it. And I use on my woman model portrait when I did blondie hair. If you can't get this video, you can watch later. Also, I will post on YouTube channel. You have my YouTube channel link in the description, so you can check on YouTube as well, and you can learn how to draw with this beautiful tool. So we're shading again, and we're taking the first grade on the set, and I'm doing this with 2H grade in my Pencil Staedtler Mars Lumograph. Okay, so I'm shading very light, but I'm using this way of the shading because I'm looking for shadowing where the shadow is in a picture. And as you can see here, the dotting tool here is over there. After you're using dotting tool, it's very easy to use pencil to combine the graphite with dotting tool and to make more realistic shadowing when you draw the hair. And don't worry if you cover with the graphite, as I'm doing now, because as I told you before, you will use Tombow Mono Zero eraser and you will clean everything. And we're shading now with very smooth brush, tissue, toilet paper or face wipe. Yes, it is a lot of work to do if you're using these techniques, but it's worth because you make more realistic art. And of course, when you finish, just rebuild with eraser. And will be a lot easier to rebuild with eraser because the dotting tool already made is on your paper. Ce vrei, mami?
Am nevoie de ajutor.
Ce trebuie? Dacă aștept, știi cât, că e gata lecția. La 7 fix e gata lecția, mai 10 minute.
Vreau să ne fac Windows-ul.
Oh.
Desface din la pauză, cum se înțelege? La mână la egatul. Se gata.
Cum să-ți faci Windows-ul, frate, că e mult de lucru.
Nu contează, vreau doar să mi fac Windows-ul. Avem Windows pe stick.
Nu avem, tare, dar nu se face Windows cu 10-le.
Vreau să mi fac ce-am spus din BIOS.
Păi din BIOS nu? Da, din BIOS trebuie Windows.
Dăm stick-ul unde l-ai.
Dar n-am stick. Am alea mele cu el.
Care?
Nu-i gol, nu pot să șterg alea.
Vai de mine.
Videourile, tati.
Și atunci ce fac?
Dar de ce vrei să-ți faci Windows-ul? Ce ai pățit cu el?
Îmi merge prost.
Păi, ai zis că e bun.
Astăzi cred că s-o scrie cineva de ton. Până ce folosește, ai scris Eliza?
Am zis, am răspuns.
Da, ok.
So now guys, we have realistic dog hair. Only thing to do is to put shadow. Transform this dog portrait in realistic dog portrait. Okay, now we're cleaning the paper and we're looking where the shadow is, and we're taking different grade, and I'm taking this 4B grade and very light shadowing. We're looking where the shadow is, And as you can see, the line from dotting pen don't disappear, they're still there, and they can be rebuilt every time when you draw. Mi desface o ruptă și aia de.
7 fără 5.
Cât e?
7 fără 5.
7 fără, da.
Da. Ok, este bine.
Nu prea este. And now after you put the shadow, you will see how realistic the portrait you make using these techniques. And now you will see after shading the big change. So thank you very much guys for your time. The lesson will be finished here because it's 7 o'clock, it's 1 hour lesson. So we will meet again with this lesson next weekend. So I hope you learn now how to draw with dotting tool, and from now you can make more realistic animals using this nice dotting tool. So thank you very much for your time, guys, and yes, why not, you can do realistic animals. So this is my animal hair, and I'm going to zoom to see all details for the hair, realistic hair. Okay, and this is the picture, no realistic hair, just by the graphite. Also we will work with dotting tool here when we're doing the long hair on the ear as well, and we're using only graphite on this area of the dog. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we will see next week with this tutorial how to draw realistic animals. Bye.
قاعد مش نايمة فين؟
Un grito.
يكون ريتورو كده يبقى